The New York Jets feeling a little desperate, make a move today. I don't think it's a bad thing. This will eventually turn into a positive rant for the Jets, but let's start here. Aaron Rodgers, now with Davante Adams, has officially gotten everything he wanted in New York. He got his buddy Nat Hackett, the offensive coordinator. He got Randall Cobb. He got Alan Lazard. He got Dalvin Cook. That didn't work. Some think he wanted Robert Saleh fired. We can't confirm that. And now he's got Davante Adams. But I said this now. Now it's Aaron's team. And Aaron doesn't love taking the blame. And last night, after his interception, listen very carefully to his words on what happened on that play. All right, got to be down the red line. Since leaving Green Bay, Aaron's been living his truth, and the truth is it's not pretty. The only wins are against Jacoby Brissett and Will Levis. He was awful against San Francisco, terrible against Denver, and lousy against Minnesota. That's the truth. That's what we continue to see. And Aaron, he wanted Nat Hackett. So everything he's wanted, he's gotten. He's the savior. And, he's remodeling his career. And as he looks at the Jets house, he realizes the one in Green Bay he left behind, pretty nice setup. So, Green Bay for years, Aaron could say, point fingers, frugal, small market, no owner, not going to spend the big bucks, little passive-aggressive shots. Well, now he's in big city New York. The coach is fired. His buddy's been demoted. Mike Williams to blame. And now here comes Davante Adams. So here's another truth. I looked this up this morning. Aaron Rodgers this season, after last night, is 26th in completion percentage and 26th in passer rating. And the older a quarterback gets, the harder you have to work, like Tom Brady. And Aaron's off seasons increasingly are a darkness retreat meets Coachella. That's not good enough. Here is the good news. Hassan Reddick may be coming. Davante Adams is coming. If you look at the Jets' schedule, they developed a run game last night. They started using motion in the offense. Go look at the Jets' schedule. There's a lot of wins. Now, if you go 2-4 to start a season, you only have 11% chance to make the playoffs. But these are the quarterbacks they face in the next 2 months. Justin Fields, Drake May, Anthony Richardson, Geno Smith, Trevor Lawrence is struggling. They do face Houston at home, and it's on a short week for the Texans, so maybe that's a break. So, and the other good news is the Jets last night, without Hackett and a new play designer and caller, 73% pre-snap motion. That is 3 times greater than the previous week with Nat Hackett. So they found a run game. They appear to have a competent offensive coordinator. Hassan Reddick, maybe. Davante Adams, absolutely. So I will stick, despite that loss last night. Yes, Mike Williams slipped. Yes, they mixed kicks. So did the Bills. But I'm going to stick with my preseason prediction. The Jets and the Dolphins, Buffalo will win this division. The Jets and the Dolphins will battle in week 17 and 18 for the final playoff spot. Hassan Reddick, Davante Adams, looks like a run game, capable OC. And the Davante Adams move, beyond that, puts Aaron in a good mood. I think it helps the locker room. The problem when you go 2-4 is players bail. Guys start pointing fingers. You'd prefer it wasn't your quarterback doing it last night. But I think Davante Adams gives them some juice. They got some Drake Mays coming up, some Anthony Richardson, some very winnable games. I do not think the season is lost for the Jets. I'll get into the game and the officiating and the Bills in a second. But Davante Adams is coming to town. I don't know if he means – I thought the Jets were a 9-win team after last night before they got Davante Adams. With a run game – now, their defense isn't as good now because they lost their best defensive coach. They fired him. And the offense is better now because Aaron's buddy has been demoted. So last night, proving coaching matters, we will see if Davante Adams matters. But I think the Jets are going to get to 9 wins with or without Davante. So the Cowboys were the embarrassment of not only the league, but of Jerry Jones. He's owned the franchise since 1989. They were ambushed, crushed by Detroit. Biggest game on national TV yesterday, and or the day before on Sunday. And it was the worst loss for Jerry Jones in his career at home. And that's saying something because the first year he owned the team, they went 1-15. So Jerry Jones, a very proud man, was embarrassed after the game. And this morning he showed up on Dallas Radio, 105.3 The Fan in Dallas. And I could play about 20 minutes of this stuff. I'll give you about 30 seconds. It got very contentious with the hosts. So it's a very proud and embarrassed man with a lot of ego and vanity, but frankly, Jerry Jones has gotten in the way of Jerry Jones. Say this out loud. An 82-year-old owner / GM / spokesperson. Does it sound like it's going to be elite? And here's the thing. Cowboys been fooling a lot of media and a lot of fans for the last 2 to 3 years because the NFC has been down the last 2 or 3 years. But now Green Bay's young players are more mature, and Detroit's kind of young players are good, and Minnesota's a surprise. And Washington's got a star quarterback now. And Chicago's got a star quarterback now. And the NFC is looking like the AFC when Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Mahomes kind of broke into the AFC. And all of a sudden you're looking around going, oh, it's not the same neighborhood now. NFC's good. NFC's got 5 of the top 10 teams, maybe the 6 of the top 10 teams in the league now. In the last couple of years, the NFC's been down. Quarterbacks got old. Aaron Rodgers goes to the next conference. It was down. And Dak has made a living. 24-4, I think it is, against the Giants in Washington. Well, the Giants aren't a pushover now, and Washington's got the next Lamar Jackson. So they've been fooling people with these regular season 12-win campaigns and Dak beating up on all the non-playoff teams. Those days are over. NFC now is stacked. San Francisco's good. Green Bay's good. Minnesota good. Detroit good. Chicago good. Atlanta good. Tampa Bay good. Philadelphia could be good if they had the right coach. So, until Jera realizes Jera is the problem, nothing's going to change here. NFL GM is not a part-time gig. I know NFL GMs. You get like 2 weeks vacation. There's no yacht time. Like it is a 60-hour-a-week job. And by the way, some of that bleeds into the off season. 70 hours a week if you're talking about like draft week, free agency week. Can't have 48 businesses. So Jerry got Jimmy Johnson out of there, and they don't want to hire a Tier 1 coach, and they don't want to hire a Tier 1 GM. And so I don't have any tears or empathy for Jerry Jones. You created this mess. Go ahead and fire the radio hosts. I mean, that's not the answer. Firing radio hosts is not the answer. The answer is get out of your own way. The really smart rich guys understand sometimes they don't know everything. They shouldn't be a spokesperson, a GM, an owner, a part-time coach. That's not what he should be doing. Hi, everybody. It's me, Uncle Colin. Subscribe here to get the latest from the herd, including exclusive behind-the-scenes videos and more, wherever you may be, however you may be watching. Thanks again for making us part of your day.